That's so voice of a woman right there.
That's why we got
so
women in
voice of a
front.
woman.
That's why we got women in the front, because they're like women all the way.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
I didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
Welcome to the Moho session hashtag.
Go on,
It
everybody.
was chick power, just rodeo queen power, just.
Rodeo Queen Power. That's nice. I like that you said that. That's actually really cool. I love that. I love that. No one said that yet. I like that.
Hey,
Should I be closer?
No, that's fine.
we're doing a moho with difference.
We're standing up for them.
This is my better side.
We are standing up. We are like
And we've started.
winging it. Have you started?
Oh, he does that so often. He's like, just start.
He just starts and he doesn't edit out my silliness.
Rude.
Very rude.
Rude.
It doesn't edit me out at all. It just like leads me to it.
You know what? Honestly, that's probably for the best. You know, you get that real genuineness. Of,
See, I say that all the time. We get real genuineness. When you
yeah,
don't
see,
get
he knows what he's doing.
silly
He knows what he's
That's
doing.
why it doesn't edit me at all.
Yay.
Anyway, proper introduction time. We are here at Buckle and Boots. I think we're on the roof. Although I thought
We're on some kind of roof.
we're on some kind of roof, and we're either propping up the bar or the bar is propping us up.
Probably both.
I'm here with Casey Jones.
What's up, girls? Finally, I get to hang out with you.
Miss Rodeo Queen, who I first saw, I didn't see before, but anyway, first saw in Putney, and you impressed the hell out of me.
Aww.
For three main reasons. One, your singing, songwriting performance.
Thank you.
Two, your sass, and just your engagement, the audience engagement, and you were very welcoming. And three, the female front line.
They're awesome, right?
Awesome.
The whole band is incredible.
Like, I'm voice of a woman because I always feel that in music, by looking at it from a media perspective or from like my perspective, there's not enough women in production and backing bands and artists and just in backstage stuff and promotion and all that kind of thing. It's normally men.
Yeah, 100%.
And to see women, like I know Beyonce has an optional band, but to see you with just they kicked ass.
Thank you for saying that.
It did.
Thank you for saying that. Because I mean, we got such an amazing guitar player, Andrea, on guitar, and like just Casey, all the same name as me, on bass, and like they're just so cool. Like they're such cool women, and they're so talented. So I'm honored to be on the stage with them as well. So they're just awesome.
And it's just the vibes as well. Like I always love stage chemistry.
Yeah.
I always watch for that.
Yeah.
And you just look like you're just having fun as well.
I think that's
When
part
you're
of it, though. Like, I think if you go out on the road, it's all about the hang. Like, if you can hang with the girls or hang with the boys, like, I think that's what the road is, and that comes across on stage. Hopefully, if it's a good hang, you know. So,
But it definitely looks like that. And I know you have, I suppose, an honorary woman, maybe?
yeah, it was. Come on,
Sitting in the back playing
Girls'
the
Day
drums.
Saturday.
He's a male drummer, but you know, for the purposes of
Puff Daddy
Casey
on drums.
Jones, he is.
Puff Daddy on drums. He's the best.
He is the man that supports females.
He does.
Music.
He does. And there's not, you know, Casey and I were actually talking about this earlier. There's not many men that could actually do that. So we have such a good time with him. He's like the coolest dude on the road. And even our sound engineer, tour manager, Chuck, he's just awesome as well. You know, it's all about the hang. So if you have good people on the road with you, it makes everything better.
I suppose you need that because it's busy.
It is.
Tiring.
It is. But then you're only on stage for about, 45 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours. Other than that, the rest of it is like traveling together, hanging out together, drinking together. You know what I mean? Like all the things. So it's like if the hang is not there, it won't work.
So long have you all been touring together? Like, is that?
So to be fair, the girls and I, this is our first tour together.
Serious?
Yeah. I literally met Andrea, the guitar player, at rehearsal before we came here. Yeah. But she has a huge following. She's from Switzerland. She's a huge following on the internet, and like she's just super cool. I knew we would get along. And then Casey was good friends with Adam, the drummer, and he was like, "Dude, if you want a girl on bass, like you should get this chick. Like she's awesome." And this is the first like road tour we did together. It's been amazing.
Doesn't look like that.
No. because it's good hay.
It looks like you've been playing together for years.
I love that you said that. That's actually really cool.
Well, it looks like that, doesn't
That's
it?
really cool.
PC, I'm asking you. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
That's really cool that you said that. That's awesome.
And like the stage connection because I want to
Yeah.
sing photos. You were.
Thanks for
Like, it
saying
didn't,
that. We had
definitely
fun.
didn't look like you were a new band. Definitely not.
Thank you for saying that.
Absolutely
That's
not.
awesome.
And we'll go from like live touring to Casey John's country, where you found your country sound and how you found your journey in music. Because you were telling us that you kind of came to music via cruising, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I went from cruise ships to Dollywood to Nashville. So like I've got genres all over the place. But I mean, I grew up I love country music. I love blues being from Memphis. I love rock and roll. So when I came to Nashville and started making music, I met this guy named Billy Smiley who is an amazing producer. And I was just like, dude, this is what I want to do. I want to like combine all of these things and do it together. And he helped me create that sound. And it's just been amazing ever since.
Like the cruise ship must have given like experience on the sea than being on the road.
Yeah.
Like that's a different kind of road.
Cruise ship is like a totally different world. Totally different world. I mean, you're at sea for many, months at a time, and it's a totally different. But it's awesome. It's so much fun. I made friendships for a lifetime. I have played with so many different bands, and I think that's probably the most important part of like doing cruise ship life is like learning how to connect with the members of the band that you're playing with. You learn so much material. I mean, everything from disco to Motown to classic rock to country to 80s to 90s. I mean, everything you could think of, I had to learn it. I had to sing it, so everything.
So you've been through the musical.
I've had to sing Mariah Carey to Stevie Wonder. Like, it's crazy. Crazy.
Which Mariah Carey one was your go-to or your most
I
requested?
don't think I had any go-to Mariah Carey. No one can sing Mariah Carey. But when it's in the set, you gotta learn it, But yeah, I think my favorite was like Aretha Franklin. I learned a lot, like in her vocal like runs and stuff. I feel like I took a lot of that with me, and like Led Zeppelin, a lot of their like brass and like Stevie Nicks brass. Like I took a lot of that with me and like put it in my own music, and hopefully it's coming across the way that people can connect. Anyway, so.
Well, speaking of your songs, is there songs like Casey John's? If there's people who don't know who you were, what song would you give to them that says, "This is me. This is who I am. This is my soundscape as an artist"? Here you go.
I think Rodeo Queen, probably.
Hey.
Yeah, Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
You did not.
I think honestly that song it tells my entire story. I grew up in the rodeo world with my mom. My dad was a bull rider. She was a champion barrel racer, and I grew up rodeoing with her and my parents. So the whole rodeo scene was my life. So I think and which is even crazier because I feel like rodeo is not even a thing here in the UK.
No.
And introducing that song here, it's like I'm just so happy people connect to it and relate to it in a way that I would have never expected.
The love for country music, I suppose American country music as well, is like, it's huge, like it's massive. It's like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
People hunt it out, and they don't just hunt out like that song or singles that you've released. They'll find that and go, right, what else have you got? Albums, have you got deep cuts? They'll go on YouTube, they'll research the life out of you, basically, because they just love and breathe country music. And like they'll support it to the hilt. Like
100%, yeah.
They really do it. It's incredible actually what a lot of fans do, and the number of gigs that some fans go to. Not pointing any fingers anywhere at all.
What do you mean? I love it. That's awesome.
This is like the perfect time, if you can, to take a guitar out and we could do.
Yeah, let's do it. Is that the song you want to hear?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's do it.
We can't not do that one now. I mean,
I'm ready.
you've got many cool songs, but that has to be
I'm ready.
after all the rodeo queen references. We
might as well do it. We might as well sing it. I'm ready. I'm ready when you're ready.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sing with me? You could do the intro with me at
She's a
least.
singer. She has got something Spotify.
She could do the intro with me at least. Right?
Tell me the words again.
Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl. See, that's all you need to know. Are we ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Mama didn't raise no pretty girl.
Hold on, let's do it again. Big city pretty girl, because I want to do the harmonies
I've
with
got
you.
the lyrics wrong. Mama didn't raise no
Big city pretty girl.
big city pretty girl.
You got it, come on.
Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
That's what I'm talking about. Ow! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Daddy was a Mustang, Mama knew how to break, y'all. I saw his love was a sure thing, even when I was 18. They worked the land like a man was a shoulder for Mama to cry. She saw in her spurs turning men to her kind of guy. Sing it, girl.
Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
Dance on a ranch, make a fire in a funky world. Bird on my feet, careless of the mind. It's like I'm riding barrels in full land that'll stand in his face, stands in the sun up. He's already awake then. Give me some love when it's going back down again. Well, if you ain't here for it, you seconds is all that you'll get. Try to ride with me with this rodeo plan. I wanna get your blood braided if I'm carrying your last name. Yeah. You got your eyes on the prize, but I make your balls to the sky.
Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
Dance on a ranch, make a fire in a coffee world. Bird on my feet, careless of my head. It's like I'm riding barrels in full land that'll stand in his nice hands. If the sun up, he's already awake then. Give me some loving when it's going back down again. Hey, yeah, no, you ain't made for it. Few seconds is all that you get. Try to ride with me with this rodeo queen. You got it, girl. Oh, Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl. It's all you. It's your turn. Come on now. Oh,
Mama didn't raise no big pretty girl.
yeah. Come on.
Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
One more time. Come on. Come on.
Mama didn't raise no big city pretty girl.
Oh, Mama didn't raise no
Big city pretty girl.
Dance on a ranch, make a fire in a coffee world. Bird on my feet, careless of the minds. It's like I'm riding barrels in full land that'll stand in his nice hands. When the sun up, he's already awake then. Give me some love when it's going back down again. Hey, yeah, well, you ain't here for it. Few seconds is all that you get. If you ain't there for it, few seconds is all that you'll get. Try to ride with me with this rodeo queen. With this rodeo queen. Hey, come on, girl. That was great. Are you kidding me? That was awesome. My girl, this is for you.
Oh, well done. You can pick up the
That's
guitar
awesome.
more often. I have my guitar in the car.
That was fun.
Cool.
Dang, you sang the hell out of that song.
I love music that just like.
The comp on Spotify. In the comp on Spotify. Yes, beats on Spotify.
I have released 2 songs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're like.
You should send them to me. I'm here. Or I could just look it up. I'll look it up. She's got a voice of an angel over here.
She's got a good voice.
She's like, Mama didn't raise no.
That's
Mama didn't. I want an EDM version of that. I hope somebody will make it like an EDM version of that. Mama didn't, Mama didn't.
You want a remix?
It'd be so, yeah, wouldn't it be cool?
There's lots of people that
That'd be so fun.
if you send it to them, they might.
It'd be so fun. You walk into the club and some people are saying, Mama didn't, Mama didn't.
But see, like, because I love music, I would be going, Mama didn't raise no, and then it would be big, and it would just really annoy me.
Like, oh no, I don't like it.
I would just do that like the Elton John one. I think it's a Julie.
Yes.
It annoys the hell at me because I want to go on with the songs.
Yeah.
I don't want the songs to cut. I'm like, but
You're like, don't repeat it. Sing it like it is.
no, the way you're going. There's another
I
way
get
the
that.
song goes. I'm like, maybe it's just because I know the song and I love the song, and then you're singing it.
I get that. Yeah.
Anyway, moving swiftly. It's not about me and my dislike of chopping songs up and putting 5 songs together into one song.
I love it.
That is like rocking. And
Nice.
sometimes you don't need a microphone.
Yeah. Well, gosh, the power went out today
It
during
did.
our set.
I did.
We were like, what do we do? And then
But
luckily,
you continued.
You know,
didn't
luckily-
seem to stop.
that is all props
Just
to.
drumming and
Dude, that is all props to our drummer Adam, and that's why we keep him around. So Adam and I have been playing together for about 7 years, and so we know each other through and through. He came up and he was like, "Just sing Jolene, just sing Jolene. Everybody's gonna love it." I'm like, "They're gonna hate this," and he was like, "No,
Jolene.
just sing it. Like it's gonna be fine. Like they can't hear, but you know what? Like people love a good sing along, and Jolene is just like
Jolene
it's
is
a
the
killer
mecca
song.
of country songs.
I mean, Dolly Parton is like everything, right?
Parton.
And it's,
Dolly Parton.
you know, how can you go wrong with Jolene? So I'm glad that he suggested that. It was like the perfect
audience,
moment.
you had the audience. I could see them because I was up in the bus, top of the bus, which is really cool place
Yeah.
to see everything. And I could see all the crowd. Like just
I was like, people,
even people
I
in
hope
the
people are
bus.
liking this, or maybe they feel pity for us because the
no,
power
just
went
know
out.
that like even people in the bus, there was like a drunken Jolene that was like Jolene.
So funny. So funny. Thank goodness nobody sang that earlier in the
It
set.
was hilarious. It was like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It was so funny.
So, how have you been enjoying the UK so far? 'Cause
Oh my gosh.
you have got some hell of a touring schedule.
It's been, well, you know, to be fair, we did about 10 or 12 dates, and it has been in 2.5 weeks, and like it has been the most incredible tour I've ever done. Like, I mean, I think the reason I love UK audience is because people really appreciate it, and they want to sit and they want to listen. And even today, it was just like it was a party. Like people just like were just vibing the whole time, and they really appreciate music, and I think that's so important to an artist that's on stage, you know.
Yeah, I think as well, they appreciate like you guys just hang on stage and you're having fun.
Yeah.
And you're just singing your songs like a
Yeah.
badass rock chick.
Yeah.
And that comes across really, really well, and people just want to get involved in that
I love that.
and get
I love
involved with
that.
you. So I think your band brings that energy.
They do. Yeah.
They definitely do.
They
And
do.
you bring the energy
Thanks.
to the band as well, I think.
Thank you.
It's the front women.
We have fun.
You do.
We have fun, you know?
It's really
We just
cool.
get there and play music, and that's what it's about.
You're engaging. You're very engaging as like a group and as as yourself.
Thanks for saying that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's fun.
very.
It's fun.
I mean, even like at Putney, there was a girl who's on your cruises with you.
Yeah.
And you were leaving like she's on cruises with me, and then you sat with her.
Crazy.
Like you crazy. Went out and sat with her during the rest of that. I was like, that is
Oh my god,
awesome thing.
it was so cool though. Like her name was Tiffany, and we've been in touch for. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen her in 10 years. 10 years. That's how long it was when because we were like best friends on one of my contracts on ships. She was an entertainment host. I was a rock band vocalist, and like we just like hit it off instantly. We're just best friends. And yeah, she and I just like hung out. I can't believe she showed up to a show. Like it was the coolest thing ever. That's like the type of friendships that I love. That's the type of connections that I love when people come to the show, and like connections and friendships that you've made over years and years and years, and people come to a show. It's like that means the world.
It's like touring life. Like, how do you look after your voice? Because you need your voice every
So
night.
I drink a lot of whiskey, so I don't look after my voice that well. Clearly, I have whiskey right on here. Am I allowed to drink this right now on camera?
Why not? Smaller and smaller.
So no, I don't take very good care of my voice at all. I should, but it's hard. It's hard. I drink a lot of whiskey. I don't warm up, which I probably should. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I have no advice on how to tell people how to take care of their voice. I've gone through singing lessons. I've gone through all the things as I've blown up my voice 1,000 times on Broadway. But honestly, I've had vocal trauma. There are times on the road where you feel like you need a rest, and I will do that. Like I can usually feel it. Like I've blown out my voice many times where you can usually be like, I should probably take a rest. And like, I should not go to that concert tonight because I probably need a rest. I can't sing along.
But you go in.
No. I will usually listen. I'm usually pretty good at listening to my body. If I feel like my body is like, you're shutting down, I will rest. But other than that, I have no vocal advice for any vocalists out there.
I was just thinking of like you looking after your voice because you know it's your works.
It is.
It's your work.
It is.
It is.
The only thing I can say is just listen to your body. Like if you're feeling tired, if you're listen to your vocal cords. If you're feeling exhausted, just take some time off. Like you gotta listen to that. Otherwise, you'll never make it. Like,
So that's lots of water, early nights.
lots of water, hydrate. That is very true. I will say that's one thing I can say. Just hydrate. I am super into vitamins. I love vitamins. I love honey before a show. I mean, and I also love whiskey before a show. So I can't, I give the worst advice when it comes to singing, but I don't know.
I
You
think
gotta do
we'll-
what's right for you, I guess.
We usually finish off the mohos, as they're called.
Yeah.
With a little fun game called This or That, which is just choosing between two things, I suppose.
Okay.
Factors, yeah. So it's love or money.
Love or money? Probably love. You know, I'm gonna take the high road. Probably love.
Probably love. I love the way you said that. You thought about it. Probably love.
Probably love.
Yeah. Buckles or boots?
Ooh, boots. Come on now. Boots.
Not a lot.
Come on. I got cute boots. Come
You've
on.
always looked good. And badass leather trousers with the boots.
Thank you.
And the leather. I have like sass.
Ooh.
Singing or songwriting?
Songwriting.
That was immediate.
By far, songwriting. Yeah.
Really?
Love to songwrite. I love to write with people in the band. Like when we're out on the road, like we'll just shoot stuff off, and I love to write. Yeah. I'm always down for writing.
Do you play any other instrument?
I play harmonica, which I should put that in the show, and I don't. I should.
Okay, we'll go with guitar or harmonica.
Probably guitar. It's easier to write with guitar.
Touring or recording? I'd say that's something. I'd say recording. Touring or recording?
Recording.
Oh.
Yeah. Recording. I do love being in the studio. And I think that comes along with like writing too. You know, like if you're writing, like the first thing I want to do is just like lay it down. And, I do love touring, but I also love being in the studio.
We may already know this answer. Beer or whiskey?
What was the question?
Beer or whiskey?
Oh, that's easy. Whiskey.
I thought that.
Is that even a question?
I mean, I need to get.
Have you heard my raspy voice? It's all
It's my
about the
bag.
beer.
I know because my phone's in the bag and I need it for the rest of the questions.
Are you about to do a whiskey shot with me?
A what? See, I don't know. I don't.
Yes, you can do whiskey
Oh,
shot.
I thought you were
I
doing a
don't
whiskey
drink.
shot.
I don't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. It's not like.
It's okay. Our guitar player Andrew, she doesn't drink either.
It's just I've never like got taste for it. It's just never something.
You know, I just branded my own whiskey.
That's it.
I did.
Casey John's whiskey.
It's called Thunder. It's not here in the UK yet, but it's all over the States, and it's sold in a store called Total Wine. And I got to choose the flavor, the brand.
As cool as that.
It's the coolest thing ever. It was like the most incredible experience.
Does that mean you're promoted by whiskey?
Yeah, you know, honestly, my first thought was if I don't make it in music, maybe we can go into the whiskey business. So,
Okay, here we go. Rodeo queen or dodging bullets?
ooh, Rodeo Queen. I feel like that tells my story more.
It's very you. Like it's a song that just it's you.
Yeah.
Was it like the story you were telling about like your mum and being
Yeah.
such a badass?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that to look.
Yeah.
But like badass rodeo
Yeah.
queen, basically.
And I have Tim Mason and Brett Trell for helping me write that song because I feel like if you need the people that like can really help you like hone in on a song when you're in a writer's room, and they can really like. Brett Trout is like one of the most amazing songwriters. Like he came up with that hook. Mama didn't raise no big city. He totally came up with that hook, and I think it's like the most TikTok-y hook of all time. But it's really catchy, and I think it's so cool. Like when you find those writers that can help you do that stuff in a room, it's the most incredible feeling in the world.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's the riff and a half.
Yeah.
Wrong Side of Goodbye, or maybe it was Memphis.
Ooh, wrong side, because I wrote that one.
So maybe it was Memphis.
So, no, maybe it was Memphis was a Pam Tillis cover. And she is like oh my gosh, one of my favorite 90s country artists. And we were looking for a cover to sing on the Thunder record. And this was one of my favorites. I'd sang it on Broadway 1,000 times in Nashville. And we kind of added our own like Tom Petty feel to it. So I feel like it's a little country rock. And
cool.
Yeah, it's been the coolest thing. And Pam Tillis like reached out to us later and she was like, we love your version of it. It was the coolest feeling in the whole world. Like, I love covering that song. It's awesome. But Wrong Side, I wrote that one, so obviously I'm gonna
Break from the Heart. Cool song, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks
Love
for
that.
singing.
You'll just love that kind of. It's a lot of stuff. Like, I've gone through a lot of shit, and it can be heavy, and you can sit there and you can feel it heavy.
Yeah.
So like, Break from the Heart. That is a really cool vision to kind of like take on.
Yeah.
Like if you're just like a break from the heart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That's just cool. So like that's just a really cool.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
Break from the Heart or Smoke Show.
That's hard because I like both of them. We wrote these at like the same amount of time. Break from the Heart we wrote in the van while we were on tour. And then Smoke Show we wrote in the studio. But what I love about Smoke Show is like I'm singing this for the girls. It's like a girl saying this to another girl. You're a smoke show. Have confidence in who you are. So maybe Smoke Show because I like the meaning behind it because I just think it's cool to like give women all the confidence. Like you're who you are. Be who you are. You know. And I feel like that's letting women know that they're a smoke show.
That's so voice of a woman right there.
That's why we got
so
women in
voice of a
front.
woman.
That's why we got women in the front because they're like women all the way.
Hell yeah.
Come on. Your camera guy hates us. He's like, I'm done with this.
Black Dog. He thinks I don't like it. But Black Dog or Whiskey Break.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I just told you I braided my own whiskey, so that was the only reason why we did Whiskey Break was because I'm a huge whiskey girl. I think everybody needs a whiskey break in life. You get a smoke break, you get a coffee break. Everybody needs a whiskey break, right? I do love that one. But Black Dog is like Led Zeppelin. Come on, like you can't go wrong with Robert Plant. Like that's one of my favorite cover songs to sing on stage. That's really hard. I can't choose. Okay.
I won't make it choose. I'm Always Me or Famous.
Oh wow, I'm Always Me was She's Always Me because that was one of the most vulnerable songs I've ever written with my friend Billy Smiley, and that was like I'm not very good at writing love songs, and that was like the most like vulnerable I've ever been in a studio. So I think that one for sure.
Do you find that you probably write more rock kick-ass, be a confident woman type songs? That
Definitely.
I'm really hurting here and I'm going to tell you why.
Definitely, and I think that like I enjoy writing those songs, but I also really enjoy being challenged in a studio when they're like, you have enough chick songs, you have enough female power shit, like can we get a little more vulnerable? And I feel like Always Me was definitely that type of song where we broke it down. I was going through a relationship at the time, and that's how I felt, and so we just laid it out on the table. And we lit some candles in the studio, and we just let it all out. So.
Sweet or savory?
Savory. I'm not a sweet girl. Nah. I don't like chocolate. I don't like candy.
What about pineapple on a pizza?
I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I would absolutely do it. Absolutely.
Did you miss that question right there? You did, didn't you? You totally missed that. He's not even watching the picture or anything. Pineapple on pizza? She said yes.
I would do it. I would do it. Yeah. Why not?
So what is the rest of 2025 looking like for you in terms of music and touring, and also maybe possible return to the UK, tour again?
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got a huge tour in the States from June to October. Then we'll be back here in the UK in November. I know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Are you doing festivals or are you doing tour? Can you divulge?
It's wild because last year we did like 200 dates, and people were like, there's a lot of agents that don't love working with us because I do like to tour so much. And like if we have a weekend off, I'm like, what are we doing? Like I just want to tour, and think that's why I love performing with the girls that I'm with, because Andrea's the same way, Casey's the same way. They're like, can we just go play? Like, they just want to play. And I'm the same way. I'm like, let's just tour. So we have a huge tour this year, which is going to be so much fun.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You're going to have to give me an email or so I can get all this information.
Done.
Don't miss out.
Done.
I have to come see you again. Thank you so much for your sass, your performance, and your time to do this vocal session.
Dude, same. Thank you for your sass and like confidence. You are a smoke show. Thank you so much for being so kind to me. And I'll be a pretty girl.
Thanks so much.
No, thank you so much.
What a way to
That's
end a
awesome.
Moho session. Casey Jones, Moho session out.
Welcome to the Moho Session hashtag. We're taking it on the road.